Welcome back to the Lightkeeper's Path. I'm Kimberly Katherine, and today's episode is personal. Before I even or ever called myself a healer, before I believed healing in such a deep, profound way was even possible, I started running again, not away from something, but towards something. Even I didn't even know yet what. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what direction I was going, but my body already knew. You see, I used to be a runner. In my 20s and early 30s, running was my freedom. I do 10Ks, 5Ks, in the city, up in the country, all over the place. It was my clarity, my way of breathing through life. But somewhere along the way, between illness, motherhood, marriage, survival, life, I stopped. And I didn't run for 21 plus years. Then there was a time I couldn't just feel myself anymore. I wasn't living. I wasn't really alive. I was numb. Everything looked fine on the outside, but on the inside, I felt like I was watching life through a fogged up window. I was disconnected from my body, my spirit, my sense of direction, even my breath. It's hard to explain that kind of numbness. It's so subtle. It doesn't scream, it erodes. And for a long time, I didn't know how to come back, or if I could. One day, I felt this strange urge, a tiny little whisper, put on some shoes and start running. Run along the ocean. So I laced them up, stepped outside, started moving. Not so fast, not so far, but forward. The air was cool, the ocean breeze was coming in. My breath was jagged, and I felt my body start to come back alive, just a little bit. I ran the first time in about 21 plus years. But it wasn't just my legs moving, it was reconnecting to my spirit. That moment was so sacred. I didn't realize at first, but something had shifted. Running became my sanctuary. It wasn't about pace or performance, it was about presence. Each step peeled back a layer of forgetting. Each breath reminded me I was still here. And each little run gave me a little bit of peace of mind that I didn't have in the 24 hours of my day. It was a part of me that had gone quiet, the part that held light, power, and clarity and had been waiting. And now she was stirring. I remembered I was alive when I was running, and in sweat, I found my soul. If you've ever felt stuck, heavy, unsure where to begin, please hear this. You don't need to figure out everything at once. You don't need the whole map. You just need to take that one small, honest step toward yourself. Maybe your version of running is walking barefoot. Maybe it's dancing in your kitchen or crying into a journal. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be true. The body remembers. And when we move, we open the doorway back to our light. So if something inside you is whispering, go, please go, that first step might be the beginning of your return. Thank you for walking this path with me. Next time on the Lightkeeper's Path, I'll be sharing how spirit began speaking louder and how I finally started listening. Until then, take one step closer to your light. I'll meet you there. And please don't forget to subscribe to this podcast if something in it spoke to you or if you'd like to share it with a friend. Follow me on Instagram at Kimberly Katherine Spirits. And if you would like to go ahead and take advantage of a discount for all of my listeners for the month of June, please enter the code LIGHT for a 10% discount. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.